Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Facts and Two Cents, wherever you are. Hopefully, all of us are in Nigeria, at least in our minds. And for our squatties who are in Nigeria, we are not jealous at all, at all, at all, at all. Sussex Squad Podcast. I think Tina is in Nigeria. Peace is in Nigeria. They're all over there. Hopefully, we get some cool shots from them too. But oh my goodness, hope you guys have been keeping up. I know I posted a couple of videos in our community page. I think Baron had a podcast earlier. I think I saw that's what I saw. And just so you are up to your brim in Nigeria with Amira, NGozi, Lolo, and Mahale. So, of course, if you don't know who that is Meghan and Harry's African names. I think Mahale is from Lesotho, and Amira Ngozi Lolo is the Nigerian team gave that to Meghan at the Invictus Games last year in Dusseldorf. So those are our African names, or for our African prince and princess. So, at least for 3 days, anyways. So, hello, all of our squatties out there on the continent of Africa, and especially if you are in Nigeria. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for sharing with us the love. Thank you for all the love you've given to our faves. I mean, oh, the smiles and the joy and the love has been just whoo. I am just so it was wild putting this podcast together because I'm like, I don't even know which photos to use. There are just so many, and I had to leave off so many. And these are amazing. So before we get to that and our faves out there in Nigeria, just say hi for a minute to all of our friends who are in the chat and all of you who are not in the chat. Welcome. Hello. Noluthando is here on South Africa. Noluthando, you sure you didn't want to go over to Nigeria? Fancy is here. Paulina, Lottie is here. Hello, guys. Robert is joining us from Rome. Hello, Robert. Raffaella also joining us from Rome. Hello to our squatties out there in Italy. Sam is here and Anita. Who else is here? JSC is here and Marsha. Hi, guys. And Annie is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we'll just say hello to everyone else as we go along. Ghislaine is here. Lady Shandy is here. Minx Martin is here. Teresa is here. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yes, I mean, look at these photos. And of course, this is Harry and Meghan visiting a school earlier today. And they met with some little ones. And then they also met with some teens. Also, they sort of launched a 2-day mental health program with them. It is amazing. I mean, look at I love the photo with Meghan taking a selfie with the girls and Harry in the back there, totally photo bombing them. And so, and I mean, absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time it seemed had by all. And so, yeah, it just, I mean, my heart is so full. And it's the first day again. They're going to be there until Monday. Actually, they'll be leaving on Monday, so they have tomorrow and on Sunday, Lord willing. Keep them all healthy, safe, and sound, and we'll have them until Monday. So this is just day one. And again, they just arrived today in Nigeria, which is like about 6 hours ahead of us here in New York. So they arrived earlier today, and then they just went right out and doing engagements. And so very, very interesting. It is supposed to be a low-key affair, but it's funny because some of it is reminiscent a little bit of the royal tours and the way how it is. But it just, yeah, it's very, very cool. And actually, other than being in the place itself, very low key in the sense of people, I guess a lot of people around. I don't know if maybe people in the community didn't even realize until they showed up. So very exciting. But the people who are part of the schools and the organizations that they're meeting with, very, very excited. Archwell posted about it. today. And if you have not gone to Archwell, jump over there and see, they've posted about visiting the excuse me, the organizations today. And those are some photos that they posted that you may not see on X unless you go on Sussex.com. So this is what it says. Hello from Nigeria. Today, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, visited Lightway Academy in Abuja, Nigeria, to launch their first ever mental health summit, the result of an expanded partnership between Archwell Foundation and G&Co Foundation. And you remember G&Co Foundation is David I always forget his name, his last name, or I forgot how you a yellow woe. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I have tongue tied or how I when I say his last name. But David Ayelowo's foundation, and it's a girls scholarship foundation. And we remember last year that Harry and Meghan sent backpacks to the girls and with supplies. And so they met with this foundation. This foundation was also part of where they meet, and so they are expanding their partnership with G&Co Foundation. It goes on to say the couple were warmly welcomed by ceremonial dancers and young people before touring the campus and joining the summit. Addressing the group of 200 students, the Duke and Duchess highlighted the importance of caring for our well-being and creating space to prioritize our mental health and those around us. Over the next 3 days, students will engage in various activities and discussion designed to offer resources and assistance for their mental well-being, including sessions on enhancing emotional wellness during adolescence and how to identify and manage stress. Following the discussions, the Duke and Duchess visited the recipients of G&Co's David Oyelowo's Leadership Scholarship for Girls, which provided full tuition, healthcare, and social and psychological support to young female survivors of terrorism and gender inequality in Nigeria. In 2023, the Archwell Foundation supported girls' education and health in Nigeria, collaborating with the G&Co Foundation to send girls supplies and menstrual products to 2,500 girls in the region, addressing their critical needs and contributing to long-term sustainable solutions in their lives. An estimated 37 million women and girls in Nigeria experience period poverty, unable to access or afford menstrual hygiene products. As a result, millions of girls in the country miss school every month, crippling their educational advancement. The Duke and Duchess will continue to support this prolific partnership with the G&Co Foundation by providing hygiene products to 1,500 girls and pregnant women through their foundation. We are pleased to announce the expansion of this partnership to include mental health resources and training for teenage girls and boys across Nigeria, where, like so many other countries, stigma still has a stronghold. With this expansion, G&Co will hold summits designed to provide necessary information, skills, and coping mechanism to thrive. The foundation thanks the Lightway Academy and Abuja community and for their gracious and warm welcome to Nigeria. So that is what on the Sussex's website. There are lots more pictures. I only took 3 of them, and so there are a lot more pictures of their visit to the academy and to G&Co. And so you can jump on this. Actually, when you go on Sussex.com, definitely jump on the Archwell Foundation, because that's where this information is. Archwell Foundation site. That's the page that you'll find this information. So really, really cool. I mean, I love this for these photos. The joy, the joy, the joy. It is, I mean, you just can't help. There is just so much love among the people of Nigeria. I'm like, I want to be there and feel that love. And part of, as I was just saying, part of their visit was to this school. I think they were like I don't remember, it's like first grade or something like that, but they're little kids, they're tiny little ones, they're like 5-year-olds. And so they visited, and one of the cutest thing that came out of it is People magazine, who is actually traveling. They are the press that's there. I think they are there. Hello is there. Something else, some of the BBC Africa is there as well, and maybe other outlets. there. And so one of the reporters from People posted the cutest video, and I posted it in our community page. It's the cutest thing you ever see. Harry and Meghan and the kids singing and dancing and jumping around to this song called Jump Around. What is it? Sing and Jump Around or something like that. It was just so cute. So Harry, that's the first picture, is Harry and Meghan jumping around with the kids. It was just so adorable, and there's a video. I'm going to post all the videos in our community page at some point later on today. And with one of the kids, I think Harry may have asked them how old he is, and he said 5, and he was saying, "Oh, Archie is 5." Archie, and Meghan is like, "Archie just turned 5 last week," and so yes. But we don't know anything else about how they celebrated. That's all they said in the video. But the videos with them and the kids are so adorable. And so, yeah, check out our community page for the video on this. But yeah, the kids look at them. They're so cute. And yeah, especially that singing that jump around song. It's so wonderful. Also, hello, like you said, hello is there. This is Hello Canada. It's like, and so it begins. Prince Harry and Meghan have kicked off their 3-day tour of Nigeria. And so these are some of the photos. I think this was when they were leaving. These photos are when they were, well, the first one is when they were arriving and they're saying hello, and then they got their beaded necklaces. I don't know if there are any Nigerian squatties in the chat. Let me know what the name of those necklaces are, if they have a name. But they are beaded, I guess, traditional necklaces that they both have. And love the outfits for all of our fashion squatties. I mean, I'm assuming it may be a Nigerian designer. I have no idea. But I love the colors. It's sort of like a peachish stuff. And so hopefully she'll I'd be very interesting if she's gonna wear any of the print stuff from Nigeria, any of the traditional wear. Who knows? We'll see. But so far I love the outfit, and I love it's just so cool and summer and relaxed that it's just like, we are here chilling with our peeps in Nigeria. That's that's what it gives me. And Meghan loves her maxi dresses. I love it too. It's so nice and relaxing. Yep. She can wear her flats and everything. This the first picture on the top is when they were with the kids. They were all sitting on the floor and chatting with the kids. Don't know all of what they talked about. We haven't seen a video of that yet, but it seemed that the other photos, they were playing, I guess, some kind of game or something on the outside. Not sure, because I haven't seen a video of that as yet. We just saw the photos of it, but again, this is all part of when they visited the academy. But I mean, it's just, for me, what I got out of it was just the love, the chat. Lakivia says, yes, Meghan and Harry are having a beautiful, lovely time. You can't help. I mean, it's just a joy. It just, it's nothing faked or anything like that. I mean, you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to pretend I'm happy. There is just it's just, that's what it is, being around African culture and people, and whether it's the music, the dancing, just the love that is just like, here, take my love. You can't help. It just sort of like bubbles out of you. And so it is just the most wonderful thing. I'm so happy that they're there. They, especially coming from the ridiculousness of the UK, to go to a place where your humanity is valued, you are valued, you are loved, you are accepted. My gosh, who would not be smiling? Who would not be like, wow, thank you for this welcome? Because again, we know where they just came, not they, but Harry just came from. So this would be such a breath of fresh air of love and acceptance. So I just absolutely love this. And I mean, hello. Look how beautiful Meghan is. I mean, the California sunshine is just, look at it. I mean, the both of them. I'm telling you, California just so agrees with Harry. He has just found his place. He has found his place, and now being among his people, both of their people now in Africa, it's just, hello, the life. These two lovebirds in Nigeria. And they as I was saying, they, and also as Archwell mentioned, they met with teenagers and to start in what is it, like a 3 day mental health seminar workshop thing. And so they were greeted by dances and stuff, and they really enjoyed that. But they also spoke to the kids as well. And so BBC Africa picked this up, and I'm just gonna move my banner there so I can read this, and then move all of the brand thing there so I can, there we go, read all of it. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you know when we drop a video. And so, and also like and share and join the channel. That would be great as well. So Harry and Meghan spoke to the kids and really about mental health. And before I read, can we just look at Meghan in the bottom there? Meghan is just like looking at Harry so adoringly. It's like, oh. Even at one, after Harry spoke, it was just like she was just all caught up in the throat. She's like, that's why I married him. He's so amazing and it's so brilliant. It's so bright. And so, I mean, I forgot all the words, I'm paraphrasing. She was like gushing over her husband and why she married her husband. It's like, oh. And the kids were all cheering. But this is some of what BBC Africa picked up. It says Meghan and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrived in Nigeria. Their agenda will include meeting wounded soldiers. 2024 marks the 10th year of the Invictus Games, a sports event for injured military. Last year, Nigeria became the first African participant. That's this actually comes from that article, but we're going to focus on the mental health part of that article where they spoke to the kids. Says Prince Harry told the students in Nigeria, it is okay to have a bad day. He and Meghan began a 3-day visit to the country. The Duke of Sussex told the children at the mental health summit in Abuja that there's no shame to acknowledge that today is a bad day, that if you left school feeling stressed. The visit came after Harry concluded a brief visit to London where he told the BBC it had been great to be back in the UK. And they're referring to when Harry, and I have to do this in another podcast, but Harry met with the Scotty little soldiers, and the BBC was invited to basically capture that engagement that Harry had with the Scotty little soldiers. And he did about a, I don't know, 30-second interview with the BBC. So that is what they're referring to there. And going on, it says the visit to Nigeria is part of a series of events linked to Invictus Games, the sporting event for injured servicemen and women founded by Prince Harry, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. The couple mentioned in their family, Archie, who turned 5 earlier this year, and 2-year-old Lilibet, earlier this month, I should say, and 2-year-old Lilibet. Meghan said dancing was Lilibet's favorite class, adding, maybe it's all the jumping around. During their visit to STEM class, when the people showed their robot cars they had created, the Duchess said that Archie also liked construction. When told by the class that they were showing the robot in class one day, Meghan said, we'll have to come back for the exhibition. Going down, she, during their mental health part, she recounted a time when Lily, well, let me just read it. She says, she then went on to encourage the student to share their stories, saying that Lilibet once said to her, Mama, I see me in you. Even though she meant literally, Meghan said she hung on to the words, saying she sees herself in her daughter, but also the students there. And what she was referring to here, she was talking about Lily coming up to her and seeing herself in the reflection in Meghan's eye. I guess wherever they were, she could see herself in Meghan's eye, the reflection of herself. And so she's saying literally that she sees herself in Meghan's eye, but then Meghan sort of hung on to those words in a deeper way, that she sees she sees herself in her daughter, and she also sees herself in the students as well. So they were also encouraging them to, one, not hold things in, but to share it, to share their pain, to share their whatever they're going through, and not hold that stuff in, and that there's no shame in any of that. So the 3-day summit that they're going to be having, it's all going to be about mental health. And actually, I forgot to bring in a photo of that one of the students brought her copy of Spare. One of our students brought a copy of Spare to for Harry to sign it, and he signed it and basically encouraged her about really focusing on her mental health. The next episode, I think I'll bring in a photo to get exactly what Prince Harry said on that. But it was really cool. The students were really engaged in it and really, really happy. One of the kids that was interviewed, I think, was also on BBC, that said, to see them, in photo and video is one thing, but it's so different when you meet them because they are so much more amazing in real life. She was just falling all over herself and gushing about it. So it was really, really amazing. So, yeah. So, guys, if you can hang on for 1 second, I just need to take care of something for 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Had a little bit of a sound issue there. So hopefully you can hear me now. Yeah, so what else? So that was awesome. And this is Harry and Meghan, obviously, with their creative visual arts. I guess those are maybe the head of, I'm not really sure, but it looks like those were people who are in charge of the school that they were at least with Gianco, which is the David Oyelowo's foundation. So as you can see in the back there, I think that's the, so I see the EANCO in the back there. And so I think they may be the head of Gianco. I don't have that for certain, but yeah. uh, Thank you, Jedediah. Said you used 24 seconds, not 1 sec. Sorry. Sorry. It took a little bit more than 1 second. So sorry. I apologize. um, and so this is them leaving the center, the foundation, the school. So this is them when they were departing, and it was so great because I'll post the video as well, with them hugging, and the lady on the right, the left hand side, with the long braids. I don't know, like I don't know the right now. Maybe later we'll find out who all of these people are and how they are affiliated with the school, with the foundation. But they were both hugging Harry and Meghan when they were leaving. So I'm assuming they were probably the head, or so in some capacity, the head of either the foundation or the school, stuff like that. So it was such a cool visit, such a positive visit. Everybody seemed to have a really, really great time. And then they went off to the Ministry of Defense, and so it's so funny because one of the things I always wanted for this was for Misan to be there, because one, Misan is, Nigerian, his family is from Nigeria. And also I assume that David Weissman will also be there. And lo and behold, both, I mean, David is like a, I don't know, honorary Nigerian now. So David and Weissman was really key in getting the Nigerian team there. He's also working with Kenya to get them there to the games as well. So he was before Nigeria, when before they even knew Nigeria would be part of the games, David was in Nigeria working with them, getting them, acclimated with all the different sporting, the sporting things, like, getting them used to, or at least, yeah, getting them used to, like, wheelchair basketball and all of that stuff. And so he was there. So he was really key. Him and Derek Cabana, I think his last name is. who is I think he's either Kenyan or Nigerian, one of them, but he both of them were key in getting the Nigerian team to the Invictus Games. So I would have been really surprised if David had not been there. So that's exactly what I thought. David and Misan, and there they both are, right there on your right of Harry and Meghan, at their when they went to the Ministry of Defense. So very, very cool. And I will also post this. This is also part of a video when they got this. As the video of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have arrived at the defense headquarters in Abuja for a meeting with the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa. So this is, they had their whole ceremonial thing. And again, I'm going to post the video just in case you haven't seen it. I'm assuming the other podcast may have posted it already, but I will put it in our community page just in case you have not seen it, so that way you can see it. So they had the whole ceremonial, thing at the, as you can see, military thing. As they went in, they were dancing, they were all kind of things, basically a ceremonial welcome to Harry and Meghan to the defense headquarters. So it was just, the whole thing was just so, I'm like, how do you not just feel loved, appreciated? And you just can't help it. It's wonderful, wonderful to see. And these are just some other photos of Harry and Meghan meeting the community there. And I'm assuming these are vets and their wives and stuff, all of them at the defense headquarters meeting Harry and Meghan. And there's another photo of them. This is the book there that they signed. Next, I was trying to make out what it is that they wrote, and I can't quite make it out because especially Meghan's handwriting, because it's so fancy. So next podcast, I'm sure Squatty would have deciphered it by then. They probably have already. And I'm sure, and then I will share with you just in case you didn't know. I can't decipher it. I see thank you on Harry's part for something. And so I will get that for the next time. I couldn't figure out what it was they said, but I'm assuming it's something incredible. So anyways, Harry then moved on and he went to another part of, oh shoot, I forgot where he went to. Kaduna. There you go. And this is what Nefimi Oguntoye, I hope that's how he says his last name. He posted this. He says the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, apologized for not bringing Meghan, his wife Meghan, to Kaduna. Says she has a lot of meeting in Abuja, where they just were with the kids. He speaks about Invictus Games and Nigeria participation. And so after they left, the military headquarters, Meghan stayed back in Abuja, and then he went on to Kaduna by himself. And this is also a video I will post. It's like I think it looks like it's a press conference. They were addressing the press. We didn't see the press, but it seemed that what it was. But what it is that Harry chose to go this step by himself because they're visiting. They're going to be visiting a lot of veterans hospitals. So he said he wanted to do this part by himself. And so he said Meghan stayed back in Abuja. She has a lot of meetings, I'm assuming, for whatever it is. She's the seminar thing that she's going to be doing tomorrow with the WTO, the lady from the WTO. So I assume she's doing that. He says she has a lot of meetings. So he was actually apologizing because he didn't bring Meghan along, because he's like, I know you would have wanted to meet her and you wanted to meet her, but I wanted to do this part by myself. And I totally understand that because, again, he wanted to even cut this press conference short. He's like, time is of the essence. We want to go to as many of the hospitals that are around as possible. So he was going to go and meet. And so I totally understand in those sensitive places, and he going to a hospital for wounded servicemen and women, and they just wanted it. I understand why he wanted to do this by himself. Let's just say, because again, it's so, you're going to be talking to people, and a lot of times it might just make them more comfortable speaking to someone who has actually been in war and someone who's actually been there where they were. So I would assume that all played into why he chose and wanted to do this leg of it by himself. So yeah. But Tina actually posted that the people in the community really showed up for Harry. So really, really great. So very exciting. And then this is very funny to me. Channel 11 in Nigeria reported Governor Sani presented gifts to Prince Harry as well as decorates him with traditional Husa attire. So he gave Harry these three gifts. One of, as you can see, one of Harry and his mom when he was a little baby. One they framed them, as you can see, one of him and Meghan, and then this other traditional gift. And the video, it was a little bit low, so I couldn't hear very well what the gift was. By the next episode I would have gotten that information, and then I will share it, what the gift was and what it symbolizes. But he was explaining it and I couldn't get it, and I was kind of rushing to, so I'm going to go back and hear, and I'm going to post it, so if you can hear it you can also share it with us as well. So he presented Harry with these three gifts, and then I love this. He dressed up Harry in traditional gear, man. Harry is now an official honorary Nigerian. I love it. I love it. First, he put on the vest thing, the blue vest, and then they all, as you can see, were helping Harry put on the outer. I don't know what the name of it is. So, but it was really cool, and he had the hat and everything. So, Harry is now officially a Nigerian. So there you go. And through Meghan, he is, 21.5% Nigerian. I don't know. So yeah, very, very cool. I mean, now I look forward to see if Meghan will be wearing any traditional clothes. That is amazing. So oh, MC says I am from Nigeria, but not that's not but I'm not from that state. Oh, okay. What state are you in? Is that close to where Harry and Meghan where they're visiting? So I'd love to know. Let's see who else is here from Nigeria. If anybody knows what this outfit I won't say outfit, this traditional clothing is that Harry is wearing, let me know. I mean, I figured we'll find out from our Nigerian squaddies on X at some point today. I haven't been on there in the last hour and a half, so I'm sure someone has posted what it is. But by the time I had this, that information wasn't available, so I don't know exactly what you call it, but it's amazing. Harry is amazing, and you can see them all taking photos there at the bottom. So, yep, Harry is official. He is now Nigerian. Very exciting. And it's so funny because this account on X posted this about Princess Diana. And it's so, I mean, we were talking yesterday about just how when we saw Princess Diana's family walk into the church supporting Harry, how I felt like the spirit of Diana was like, I'm going to be here supporting my boy. I'm going to be here supporting my son. And it was kind of the same thing. I don't know. It's just me, maybe just feeling, I don't know. But just, them posting, Nigeria Online posted this. It says, March 1990, Diana, Princess of Wales, attended the Rural Women's Fair with the Nigerian First Lady Miriam Babangida in Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos, Nigeria. 34 years later, her son Prince Harry and wife Meghan are set to visit Nigeria this month, obviously. And so they posted that. I guess there's may have been a repost from what they posted earlier. But this is just so cool. I mean, I love them being twinsies with their glasses. And so yeah, again, Harry is like literally walking in his mother's footstep in so many ways. It's wonderful to see. And they're both, and Meghan, him and Meghan are just, it just, I mean, I'm not into all of this sort of, say spiritual kind of thing with the dead or any of that stuff, but it just have that feeling of just like, oh my goodness, Princess Diana is really watching over her kids. And so it's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to see. And finally, this photo, I mean, I couldn't help it. I mean, look at this photo. It is just so, I was like, oh. And obviously, this is from visiting the little ones earlier today. I just thought, how beautiful it is. I could only imagine, what they are like with Archie and Lilybeth. It just, like, oh. This is just so cute. And it's so funny because they said that Meghan spoke about, again, she mentioned that Lilybeth loves to sing and dance, and she loves jumping around in her song and dance class. She also mentioned that Archie is into construction. So I guess he got away from helicopters and now he's into construction. So who knows by next year what Archie is into, but right now he's into construction. So I know, little boys. So I just thought it was wonderful. This photo is amazing. So I just gonna stay in the chat. That's all I got on Nigeria. I will be posting videos in the community page just in case you have not seen it, and so that way you guys can see it. But there was just so much, and I just want to get more in depth into what they're, what they got out of it and what they were able to bring to each of the different things that they do. So yeah, today I was just like, photos, look at all these amazing photos. Thank you so much to our awesome moderator, Black Queen. Thank you. Sec Pedal Squatty Nistigate states that Harry is wearing agbada. Okay, that is, thank you so much. Agbada, is that how you say it? Or Agbada. I'm assuming Agbada. So thank you so much. I appreciate. Is that mean that that's what his entire outfit is, or is that part of the outfit? So I would love to know that. But thank you so much for this education, Miss Gate. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for your donation, Black Queen. I very much appreciate it. So, oh, sorry, clicked on the wrong one there. But Rafaela is saying hello to Adrian. So there you go. I passed your message along, Rafaela. Gracie says, happy Friday. I'm happy for Invictus Foundation. Thank you, Pedal. Oh, you're welcome. I am too. And I'm glad, happy to see them, expanding their program with GNCO and probably other organizations in Nigeria as well. Lottie says, I believe Princess Diana was at that church with Harry. Remember, she got married there. That's right. I keep forgetting that. I forgot that. Not that Charles would want to remember that. But yes. Oh, my goodness. That's right. I completely forgot about that. So thank you for that memory there, Lottie. Appreciate it. Little Max says, I love that they're both sitting on the floor, not worrying about their clothing. I know. They're just like, hey, I guess as parents of toddlers, I mean, you're all up in the dirt. So you can, especially if you're visiting kids, you cannot wear clothes that that you're going to be fussy if it gets messy. So it is wonderful to see. And their outfits are great, but they're just like, let's just plop on the floor with the kids. I'm telling you, what else would you want to be doing? Sitting in a chair? No way. So yeah, very, very fun to see. And so down to earth, and that's what the girl was saying who had Harry sign her book when she brought the spare, and she was saying meeting them in person, they are so amazing. She's like, they're already amazing when you see them in photos and videos, but meeting them in person is another level. So she was just blown away by meeting them as people. Let's see. Gracie says, it's not only you. I felt Diana in that place and also in Nigeria. Diana is so much alive in her son and daughter-in-law. Her spirit is definitely in them. I mean, thank goodness, Lord. Somebody in that family has some goodness. Some people, at least. So amazing. So, Lottie says, I bet when folks across that river saw Harry in that outfit, they lost it, especially Angela, Lavin, and Nana. Well, they lose it no matter what. So there you go. They lose it no matter what is happening. Wait, MC Live says it's is Hausa and Yoruba dressing. Oh, okay. Is it the same thing? Okay, I'm confused as to what it is now. Okay. Oh, it's Hausa and oh, okay. So explain what you mean by this, because I get the Yoruba dressing part. Explain what is Hausa. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna have an education today on African clothing. So yes, I appreciate it. And if I don't get it, I'm going to have to go do some research so that I am educated. So yeah, so this is Nisige telling us that yes, it's Agbada. And so Nisige, if you can comment too on what Elmsy was saying about it. So yeah. Let's see. Kim Pichi says Prince Harry looked great. Harry and Meghan are in awe of this visit and welcome. They are being loved up by true family. Yes, they are. They are. My goodness. And I mean, I'm telling you, coming from what they just came from, at least Harry and of course Meghan, well, they haven't spared her either, even though she wasn't there. And to come to this love and acceptance, hey, it does something to you. So yeah. Let's see. Cookies and Cream, our awesome moderator, says the Sussexes are doing humanitarian work while the Unroyals are engaging in their hideous one-sided war against the Sussexes, and they'll forever be in that one-sided war. I love that Harry and Meghan are not paying attention to them, and it's like the way how you deal with people like that is like you kill them with kindness. What is there going to be their comeback? Throwing their toys out of the pram and making it very obvious, and people be like, relax, chill, dude. So there you go. Joanne says TVC News have several videos on YouTube with Harry and Meghan. I've seen about 5 of them. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. TVC News, or if someone could grab the link on YouTube and post it, that would be great. And if not, I will also post it in our community page. That would be fantastic as well. Thank you so much, Joanne Baker. I appreciate that. So yes. Emerald says you can feel the love showered under Sussexes from Nigerians. Yes, you can. It's hard to miss. It's hard to miss. I mean, these are people who love, who celebrate life, who celebrate just giving and loving and dancing and singing. Yes, Nigeria has problems like the rest of the world. Every country have their problems. But the core of who they are is love. And they can't help it. It just bubbles out of them. And you could see that. And when your core is love, and when your core is joy, and when your core is giving that love, it shows. It shows that in spite of all the troubles and stuff that's going on around, that's the part that when people leave you, they feel that. So I'm telling you, I love our African people. I just love love it. So yeah. Let's see. Scrolling down a bit, see what else you guys are saying at the bottom there. Thank you, Church Nelly. Church Nelly's out here posting all of our links there. So anything you want, any link you want for the channel or for our faves, definitely check out Church Nelly's post. She is posting all of them in the chat, as you can see here. This is one of them. This is another she's posted. This is the link to our YouTube page if you need it. If you're on here, you already know where to find us. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Gift Love says, what a great ambassador they would have been for the Commonwealth nations. I'm telling you, Gift Love, everybody and their mama and their papa can see this except the royals, apparently. Every single person on earth know this and could see this except them. And it's mind-boggling. Now, I saw someone posted a screenshot of an article this morning that says Harry and Meghan are now living the in out thing that they wanted to do with the royals. They wanted the half in, half out thing, that Harry and Meghan are now living the half in, half out dream that they wanted. I was like, Harry and Meghan are not in here. What are you talking about? Half in? They're just royals because Harry is a royal. They're not in anything. You're not supporting them. So what does half in mean? They're just out there doing their own thing. Now they want to claim them that they are part of the royal family. I was like, no, 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 no. You stay over there. Our faves are in California. They're not half in anything. So yes, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Like, they are now living the half in, half out dream. I'm like, hello. This is not what Harry and Meghan asked for at all in any sense of the word. So they wanted to still support the Queen and do their patronages, and the royal family said no. And so they said, well, peace, deuces, we're out. So no, they're not doing any half in anything. They're all out. So there you go. Let's see. Karen says, did you guys see the new Europe leg PR person? He is cute and very focused on the job. No, I haven't seen him. I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention to anything other than the Sussexes. And then when I saw Misan, there was a couple of videos with Misan there. I was just all happy that Misan and David were there. Those are the two I wanted to be there. And they are both there. So I know I hadn't paid attention to them, to the new PR guy. Deb89 says, hi everyone. I am so thrilled to see Harry, Meghan, and NG in Nigeria. They look gorgeous, and the aunties just beautiful. I know, you see all those aunties out there in their traditional garb, and oh, I just love it. It is wonderful. The aunties are the best, man. Cookies and Cream says, I love the reception for the Sussexes by the people of Nigeria. Harry and Meghan were showered with love, appreciation, and admiration. That it is. And we have 2 more days to go. This is just day 1. So it is absolutely, absolutely wonderful to see. Little Max says, Lottie, I'm sure we're still on Angela 11 and her craziness, and saying Meghan made him wear the Nigerian outfit because she's 43% Nigerian. I actually don't even care. It's like, she made him wear it. He looks great in it and he looks happy, so who cares? Angela 11 will be Angela 11. So there you go. I'm like, whatever, Angela. So let's see. A couple more. This is a very quick podcast today. And so, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jeanette says, Harry and Meghan are living their inside love out. I know. Yeah, they are all inside. Or at least inside in their own thing, not, the UK. Let's see. Little Max says, I love, she's talking to Emerald. I love how the world is seeing the royals for the weirdos that they are. Every silly story, make it more obvious. So true. So very true. So yeah, there you go. Connie, hi Connie. Connie's here with us from Switzerland. Says, fantastic welcome to our she's like faces, but I know you mean faves. So there you go. Thank you, Connie. And Kim Peachy says, but no matter where Harry and Meghan go, they will be welcome because they are royal and world famous. Harry and Meghan will always be treated as royalty because they are. And, that's partly true, but, we've seen people not be as friendly to Charles, who is the king. His own people are throwing eggs at him. He was booed 3 days ago by his own people. So people don't always welcome royals because they're royals. There was even a video of William. I guess he's in the Isles of whatever, Weil or whatever that place, Isle of something, where he is, I guess it's part of his duchy. He basically owned the place, and he was trying to talk to some kids who were just not into him at all. And so again, I mean, kids is one thing, they have a mind of their own. If they're not feeling you, they don't care who you are. But again, people don't always welcome them. Even again in the UK, Charles, you would think he would get better reception because first engagements coming back from the quote unquote cancer treatment, but no, he was being booed right there in England. So and again, with us black folks, we are bluntly honest about things. If we're not feeling you, we're not feeling you, and we're very honest about that. So I think people respond to Harry and Meghan in a lot of these ways because they get a sense of who they are, apart from who the British press try to make people think they are. So Wanda says it's so heartwarming to see H&M in Nigeria getting such a warm reception. Yes, it is. Yes, it is very, very, very heartwarming to see. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got. I have to run. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the few minutes that we had. Thank you so much to our awesome moderators, Lydia Churchnelli, Karen M. Cookies and Cream and Black Queen. You are awesome. Lydia, I know you're not here, but hi, wherever you are today working. Wanted to say shout out to you. And thank you guys. And thank you to all of you who support, whether it's super thanks, super stickers, donation in the chat, or joined our 2 cents crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your support. I'm telling you, I appreciate you so very much. And again, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Okay, bye.